hello, people from the Europe, England, America, Canada, and Alaska. Hello. This video part number 2. Today's this day. Questo video part numero 2. Oggi this street now. This video for the people from the Europe, England, America, Canada, and Alaska. And Laura Norris, Jane Stratus, Jeremy, Simone Henry, Kirsten York, Thomas and Hillary, Angela Joe, Monique Oliver Kelly, Kazim Stat, Dishmas Alexis, and peoples from the Europe, England. America, Canada, and Alaska. This video part number 2. Today is this day. This video part numero 2. Oggi this street now. Look to this. Это вдруг прервалось видео внезапно, хотя я ничего не нажимала. Street now. The time for a diner, Laura Moss and Jane Stratus. Street now. A time for a diner. Где дыссо. Уро. Ди. Чина. Dark West. It's so hungry.
Country this size really has no excuse for not having high-speed rail at this point. This is a new future park we're walking in.
Look to this, long noise.
We are parallel to Yonge Street, which is just over to the east of here. Walter W. Shan says, "What's up? What's up with you?"
This is the real.
Just going for a walk.
This is the real date and time.
Several hundred folks along with me.
Oggi this street now. Questo reality tempo di ore. Oggi this street now.
Yes, it has. That's why I said the usual pattern.
Stress and long noise.
Is they announce it and then someone new gets elected and kills it.
Street now, 21 of February, 2025, in the year. This 25 to 21 of February, 2025, in this year. Look at this.
Zero Alpine boots. They've been excellent in this weather. Great grip.
Wow. And people from the Europe, England, America, Canada, and Alaska.
For some of you, I have just to walk on the road. You might pop over to Yonge Street. See what things are like over there. Look at these snowbanks. Yeah, that's not much of a sidewalk, is it? Photographic Roamings asks, what am I using for live streaming? Just a 15 Pro. I left the S24 Ultra at home. I've got the iPhone 12 hotspotting to it. So only 2 connections on this stream, not 3. Rogers and Bell. I find these two providers are usually good enough to keep the 4K stream going pretty much anywhere in Toronto. And I do have a third SIM card that can join in on the fun. I've seen some of Jeff's live streams on Beers and Cheers 2 and Travel Fun 69. No worries. That's the snow equivalent of holding the door open for someone. There's Yonge Street. Things should be much, much better. On the sidewalk here, but we'll find out in a moment. Yesterday I went out and I made one video and I called it quits. Today I'm going out and just doing the stream, and tomorrow I'm going to try to rattle off a few videos. We are on Yonge Street, well north of Yonge and Eglinton. There's a look to the south. Now we are heading north up the west side for a little bit. Alright, it is significantly easier to walk. Daniel says you got a good workout in. Johnny, I've been slacking this week. Sunday was nuts, but after Sunday I've been taking it easy. Greetings, Peter Stock, Mike Landry, Jefferson. How was the car show? Pretty good. You can see the live stream and the video on my channel. I didn't go on non-media day, so I don't know what it's like with the crowds. I imagine their crowds might be a bit down. Go Trains went down the other day.
The hours that they need to be under the stress.
Seeing that it's an auto show, there's probably less people willing to drive into the city lately. Donkey says hi, 51st state of Canada. Hello, person with an IQ less than 1. Speaking of that, Oh the Urbanity posted an excellent video on that very subject. Normally, they're... Oh, hello. Oh, you want to be on camera? Yeah. Cheers. You wanted to be on camera, but check out Oh the Urbanity. They're a Canadian urbanist YouTube channel that puts out a lot of excellent work. It's a couple who runs a channel. I didn't know they recently had a kid. I remember live streaming on a freezing cold day like this a few years ago when A&W was giving out free coffees, and we popped in and got a coffee on a stream. There's a Lambo SUV. Someone just asked if there's any fancy European SUVs here. Well, there you go.
That's a little odd. I don't know. I was just like, that's so interesting.
There's Sporting Life, the Himalayan Momo House. I think we're gonna head through a park in a moment since it's still light out. Oh, Roots is gone. That used to be a Roots. We'll be neighbors until January 26th. Harjot, member for 2 months. Greetings, Johnny and everyone. Greetings, Harjot. Thank you so much for 2 months of channel membership. It's interesting to see that Roots is closed. There's still a Lululemon and a Club Monaco here. Thank you.
We're down the other block.
You're doing a great job. Thanks. That is beyond wonderful. She's done more for this neighborhood than I ever have. We should be the ones clearing the way for her. What a fantastic human she is. Laura says Roots has closed a lot of stores. Yeah, there's been a consolidation for a lot of retailers like that. H&M has closed a bunch. I guess they figured between online and their big flagship stores, they don't really need the smaller satellite stores. Queen West closed. Yorkville closed.
The guy's gonna call you later today or tomorrow. Don't worry about it. I mean,
He says if a person in a wheelchair can shovel, nobody else has an excuse. Pretty much. Martin Springle, $6.99. I can't really turn the camera around, but thank you, Martin, so much for the $6.99. My hands are all gloved in at the moment. And I'm using the gimbal. That's not so easy, but thank you, Martin. Cheers to you.
Look to this. Dream strength and love and noise. Look to this. This is my
The
diner.
Steaks and Lattes closed on Eglinton.
Дорого questo Lamechana fish salad. No fish, only name of fish. Salato di pesce,
Glencairn,
non pesce.
and there's someone doing a U-turn. I thought they
Uno
were turning.
nome di pesce. Салат тоді пише. No пише.
Well, since
No
there's still
fish
daylight,
salad. And 2 oranges.
you can dip into a ravine just up ahead.
2 оранчата. 2 ранча.
See how things are like in there. Take that over to Mount Pleasant, maybe?
2 ранча. Look at this. This is diner. This is a diner. This is the limit channel.
Tomorrow night we got a big hockey game.
This.
I think it's tomorrow night.
Сука. Где раньше? Сука. Сука, где раньше?
I'm gonna stay home. That's kind of a watch
Orange juice.
or order a pizza and have a couple of beers kind of event.
Look at this. Salad.
All right, Philip, thanks for tuning in while you could. Burrito's Way tomorrow at 8 p.m. Thanks for confirming. Sucks we lost the last match versus them, but it was an exciting game. Good day, mate, from Queensland to Australia. This is not easy to walk through. Davey Dave says, am I walking in a high-income neighborhood? Well, one of the highest-income neighborhoods in the entire country is just over there, Lawrence Park. And well beyond that is the bridle path. So you could say that, yes. But it's kind of ridiculous. The sidewalk on Yonge Street is so treacherous. Normally I walk on the right side, but since I'm not hopping on one foot, there's more room to take steps on this side. There's the Alexander Muir Gardens. I kind of want to be over there. Run, Forrest, run. All right. No laughing if I fall on my ass. Let's see if we can get to Mount Pleasant while there's still daylight. Normally I would go this way, I think, no? Should be a walkway. Here it is. don't know if the camera's doing that justice, but that's a steep little drop off. That little arrow means keep walking this way. Again, stairs, but stairs. It's literally just run down them. I think I've streamed this way once before, but it wasn't in these conditions. Michelle just finished her own snowy walk today. It's a good day for Alfredo pasta with some warm bread and good soup. Sounds good to me. All I've had today is a smoothie, the usual one I have every morning. And I worked out and I had a little protein shake, and then I had a bowl of muesli, and that is it. And a few coffees as well. Could head up that way into the residential area. If I'm not mistaken, there's a stairwell in the ravine that leads up to Mount Pleasant Road. This is a tennis and lawn bowling club on the left. Look you up, Australian superfan on CTV. Loopy Dude says I should try an olive smoothie. And you should try to never suggest something ever again. I absolutely detest olives. Greetings, John McIsaac. No one lawn bowling today. Let's see if this signal holds up in here. There can be some trouble in the summer, but the trees are pretty bare. Major Trader 8, $2. Can't get enough of this snow I see, eh? Thank you, Major Trader, for the $2, eh? Yeah, I can't get enough of the snow. I've been mostly lazy the last little while. There's some ski tracks. Someone's been doing cross country through here. Okay, this is your protein shake. Includes chocolate protein powder, milk, peanut butter, and a full banana. That's similar. My after workout protein shake is just protein, some blueberries, half a banana, some creatine, and something else I'm forgetting. You can see my full breakfast smoothie on the Johnny Stumbles channel. hey, the creek is frozen over, at least partially frozen over. Hopefully the signal's good. It just gave me a low bitrate warning. There we go, it's climbing back up. Remember last time I streamed through here, it was a bit of a challenge. You forgot the creatine too? Is that Warden Woods? No, the Warden Woods is not all the way by Warden Station. We're in Midtown near Yonge and Eglinton. Marge, remember for 48 months, great coverage of TO lately. Appreciate it. Thank you, Marge, and thank you for 48 months of membership and for modding. If you're wondering, you're deep in the snow. Let's keep moving here. Thank goodness these boots are waterproof. There's a plane flying overhead. It's kind of crazy what happened the other day at Pearson. I had some people contacting me asking if I would make videos about it. Like, I'm not really sure what kind of video I would make of a plane crash. I didn't witness it. I'm not an expert on any of that, nor do I know anyone who is, who can be a guest. I don't want to seem like I'm trying to cash in on an event if I don't have anything to offer. So I just decided to not even think about making a video on that, but it's the type of thing that hasn't happened for 20 years in the city. Lisa says, and say what? Yeah, exactly. Not sure what I would have to bring to the table there. If I was like an aviation enthusiast, sure. Or if I featured that a little more heavily on the channel, but I don't. Jean says, enjoying this live stream while cooking. Neat. And we are underneath Mount Pleasant. Whippy Dude says, amazing, everyone survived. Yeah, it's a testament to just the engineering of that plane, a Bombardier, a Canadian plane. And apparently there was an updated regulation that required the seats, the way they're bolted to the plane, to be upgraded. This happened a long time ago, apparently. That would have been bad news if you were sitting on the plane and it turned upside down. All right, we could go up Mount Pleasant. I mentioned that the Lawrence Park neighborhood is here. This is one of the wealthiest in the city. I'm not sure, though, how I would get out. So I think this river interrupts things for quite a while. I might have to go all the way to Bayview. And my connection strength is not good down here. Let's get up to street level. See how slippery this is. Well, this is going to be challenging. My foot just wants to like slide right down it. Yeah, this is stupid. We're not going to be able to do that. Let's take the safer approach. There's a reason why there's footsteps parallel to the staircase. There we go. All right, I got my cardio in for the day. Whew. And look at the sidewalk we're greeted with. It's hard to believe this is a fairly major street we're walking alongside. Yuck. Christopher Walking says I need some skis. This is Blythewood up ahead. We could turn right here and head back to Young. But we don't often walk this part of Mount Pleasant on this channel. I certainly picked a not so opportune time to do it. It's literally boulders in the way. But we'll be walking along occupied residential properties, so the streets or the sidewalks should get better. In theory. We are going southbound to east side of Mount Pleasant, where it's very obvious who shoveled their sidewalks and who didn't. And the winner for worst sidewalk shoveling job goes to the people at this home. Look at this. I don't think things are really much better over there. Yeah. Is there even a sidewalk where I'm walking? There's gotta be. I think that's someone's Uber getting honked at. Where are we going here? This is like the side entrance to this house, I think. Oh. Okay, there is a sidewalk. That was completely not visible and blocked. Do I run marathons? No. I'm terrified at the thought of doing one. Normally, I see someone like that, I'd offer them a hand, but got a gimbal in one hand, phone in the other. And she looked like she could manage that. Hey, this is Sheldrake. I have a friend who lives on Sheldrake. 8. Go behind this car. Make sure no one's turning. There's the Summerhill Market. It's kind of a bougie upscale store. I have a feeling if you live in this area, you can afford it. In fact, my friend who lives on Sheldrake says they get most of their groceries from there, believe it or not. And they have the Summerhill Event Boutique across the street. And huge thanks to all 719 of you for tuning in. It's much appreciated as we walk by a 3-story walk-up. Why does this red truck here have those blinking lights at the front? It's not a snow clearing vehicle. It's not an emergency vehicle, is it? That could be Toronto Fire, actually. It's all red. Super obnoxious. There's a look along Sherwood Avenue. This is the Sherwood Forest neighborhood along there. McLeod thinks they lived in a basement at Sheldrake eons ago. I was once a basement dweller for about 8 months. And I got out of my lease and moved to Korea. One of my good friends I used to teach English with in Korea moved to Bangkok. And he messaged me a few months ago saying, when are you going to visit me again? And I just messaged him back yesterday asking what's up. And apparently he's moved back to Korea, working at the same school we used to teach together at. This is Keewatin Avenue. There's a home for sale. That street is lined with high-rise apartment buildings, yet there was a plan here to put a bunch of townhomes on the corner, and the NIMBYs came out with pitchforks saying it was going to lower their property values and bring problems to the neighborhood. Meanwhile, this thing is sitting right here. People like that can piss right off. Toronto definitely has a serious NIMBY problem. We need more housing, just not on my street, eh? I still remember, they put all these signs on their lawn saying density creep. There's Bob's Garden Center. A little stretch of retail here. There's a Circle K. We're still several blocks north of Eglinton Avenue. But something smells really good. Bertish says, what's for dinner? I don't know. I'm going to buy something at the end of this stream and take it home and eat it. Get some banh mi, boys. We get some Alouette Go, a burger and a salad. Here's a cute restaurant, not open. Maybe that's a breakfast place. Robin's Cookies.